you don't need much money. You need a little bit of time to learn some basic principles, and you need some time to try some things out. And you need time to fail, because failing is all about learning. So if you can find a little bit of money or no money, a bit of recycled stuff off your neighbour's verges, a bit of help from your friends to build things that you don't know how to build, a bit of help from people who might know what to grow in your area at this time of year, that's great. That's all part of it.
Look, I think it started in a lot of ways, but I think really start in your community. Start doing what you can do in terms of your own practices, your own habits, and your own consumer choices. I think for me that's a really great place to start. Start locally, learn about it, get to know it, and then I think we're going to see it grow from that, and that's really important. And why I love a community like Fremantle is I know that people are really passionate about actually showing that a different future is possible, and that we can choose those practices now.
Like with anything in permaculture, is dividing things up into easily done tasks. Don't make a mountain if you haven't got the legs to cross it. So making it manageable is a good way. It's not impossible to be able to do the garden, but my advice to anyone is to start small. Start with that, one garden bed. Yep. 1 by 1 metre garden bed. In that 1 by 1 metre garden bed, I will plant 40 plants. I reckon if I wanted to feed us out of the garden more, 1 day a week would be fine.
And when they show you on the shows, they show you it all perfect. We tried to make it pretty in a couple of ways. Food gardens never look beautiful. There's always something that's been attacked by pests or something that's growing more than the other thing or whatever. And I know, like they buy pot plants and bury them under the ground. Like they do all sorts of things to make that happen. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to have curved beds.
There's so many things that you can do, and I guess one of the first things I think would be to keep it small. Don't overwhelm yourself, don't compare yourself. Whatever you're doing is something. That is one of the other principles, is small and slow solutions. So just take your time and don't rush it, and there's always results if you look. So don't get discouraged.
I think the first step in making any kind of change is making a decision. Making a big change isn't always easy for everyone. So you need to be pretty firm in your why. Like, why are you doing this? What's driving you? Because you're going to need to remind yourself of that all the time. Not everyone can handle making massive changes all at once. So if you're unable to make a massive change, just do it, small changes. Start a little veggie patch or something. You can start cutting back work or find a job where it's part-time instead of full-time. And then you can spend more time in the garden, more time doing the things you love.
You don't really need to do a lot. You can do permaculture courses, you can do perma blitzes, you can go to field days, and open days, and various permaculture meetings that local groups have. There's tons of opportunity to be involved and to learn from others. My advice is just start.